Breaking news, my wonderful people. This is getting really serious, and rather seriously speaking, it doesn't make sense. As APC declare that they will be the one to decide Tinubu's participation in presidential debates, nobody can force him to debate or ask him questions. He's their presidential candidate, whether people like it or not. Others can go to participate in a debate. They will have to examine and look at it and see if it is okay for their presidential candidate to debate or not. Not just in Nigeria, everywhere around the world, or most parts of the world, debate is a big part of a democratic, process where government officials will come out and say explain to the people why they want to do certain things, why they have decided, to participate in an election or do whatever they want to do. So it has become expedient. It is important that Nigerians begin to look at these things, and pay attention to what really matters, and not just sit back there and think that all is going to all of a sudden fall in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. APC will decide if Tinubu will participate in presidential debates. The leadership of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC will take decision on whether its presidential candidate, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, will participate in debate in the forthcoming presidential election slated for February 25th, 2023. Nigeria Election Debate Group, NEDG, Nigeria Economic Summit Group, NESG, Center for Democracy and Development, CDD, and other parties had announced on Tuesday that they already outlined debate for the presidential candidate and their running mate. The Executive Secretary, NEDG, Eddie Emosori, said the debate will be divided into 4 sections, beginning in Abuja on November the 15th. The second leg comes up in Port Harcourt, December the 15th. The first one is November 15th. The second one is December 15th. While Lagos will hold the third leg, which will be January 19th, 2023. The final stage is billed for Kano in February before the elections. The organizers stressed that 3 of the 4 sections will focus on presidential candidates, while the remaining section will be held in Port Harcourt will be for the vice presidential candidates. The theme for the first debate in Abuja will hang on economy, while the exercise slated for Lagos will be on the foreign policies, education, and security. Also, News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, said it will conclude arrangement with a global economic think tank to organize a series of presidential debates, which are set to start on November 5th, 2022. When asked if Tinubu will participate in the debate, Festus Keyamo San, chief spokesperson of the Tinubu Shatima's Presidential Campaign Council and Minister of State, Labor and Employment, informed Daily Independent that the decision will be taken at a higher level of the party. On the issue of debate and decision, it is not going to be taken by me alone. I can't stay here and give a comment. It will be decided by the higher level of the party if Tinubu will grant the debate or not. We are not the ones to say Tinubu can decide to participate or not. Already speaking to Nigerians at the rally and gathering such at the Arewa Summit last week, Tinubu has already started speaking to people. We've seen journalist Oseni Rafiu, one of the anchor of the Arise morning show, had tweeted and asking if other presidential candidates are taking part, if Tinubu will take part. But APC has told Nigerians that this will only happen if the party allows Tinubu to participate. So this is my question to you, to us Nigerians. If this debate is as important as the premise of democracy, why would some people choose to opt out? Is it really a choice to choose to opt out? Because I really want to understand it. And I'm not being sarcastic. God says my heart. I'm being honest, sincere. Okay, I want to understand it. Is it a party that will decide or determine if an individual, a member of that party, will participate in what is important to Nigerians to understand and to know and to hear the view of those people, why they want to lead, and Nigerians to be able to ask questions? What exactly is going on here? Why do we have to leave ourselves to chance, to some people to determine, to decide what happened to us? And yet they cannot speak to us from day one. So I don't know what you're expecting, but the dial is cast already. You've not started the journey, but you try to start your vehicle. You are going from the south to the north. So it's a bit of a distance. It is not a bit, it's a distance. Yes, agreed? Hands up, good. Now, you start your vehicle. You had it serviced. You had the engine all looked at. There's water in it. There's engine oil. There's petrol. Tires look good. But you try to start the same vehicle after putting in all your luggages. You get the family into the car. You were just about to start the vehicle, and the vehicle would not start. Hey, you try to do something, do what you could do, and it did not budge. It did not respond. Then you call for the expertise of, we call it in Nigeria, a mechanic here, to come have a look. He did come in. He had a look, and he said, everything looks fine with this car, but I don't understand why it cannot start. Now, diagnosis. Common sense go tell you, say, now your God, they prevent you from entering that journey. Because you don't service the car. Previously to that time, it's got the fuel, it's got the petrol, it's got the engine oil, the water where it should be. Everything looks good. But for some reason, the vehicle will not just start. Before then, the night before you started it, it was working fantastically well, like it just came from the factory. But for that morning, for hours and unending, it did not start. What did I want to tell you? Now, we they won, we're not here. Now they fall for trap. Nigerians, they bought their our culture. Bye for now.